start their books, start their pages in this era right here now. Thank you guys for your patience. It is time to get into the game as we see Big collect themselves up ladder towards top mid. They do have players over on A already. Plopsky, hey there. He's gonna get himself a face full of Tizian, controls the situation, and we get this redirection. Big, they slip into the B site because Plopsky pushes, because they're stacked on A. They find themselves a bomb plant. Plopsky's able to get himself back towards the stairs, but dying to Xanterras. Now that kill right there shifts this into the favor of Big. Let's see if they can hang on. Keto and Searson gonna get the job done. 3 kills for Keto.
We see the spams coming down. They're holding on to this boost.
Yeah. It's a good way to pick up an opening kill, and then you fall back right away.
That's a very cool boost.
Keto, though, he's hot on their heels. Sure enough, he's going to get the better of Hoppus and the second. Keto, that is a couple of big pickups. To then have the utility just beyond him. We see Ninjas trying to scramble over. They had the 5 versus 4, but they got chased down. I thought maybe they'd both slink back behind the bomb site, but
not a second nade. They're still thinking about it. Okay, that goes down. He'll have to toss that quickly or he's dead. Okay, teammate covers him just in time.
yeah.
And he actually gets hit.
Oh! Twice!
It's not every day you see a wallbang be successful through the sandbags.
A frag grenade, a Molotov, and then 2 wallbangs. Hoppus.
That takes the edge off.
Yeah. You weren't escaping death today, my friend. 5 versus 3 situation. Ninjas, I don't know. Do you just get out of here? I mean, you've been whittled down.
That's it.
Despite ever getting a fight, Searson finding the headshot versus ZTR, and then when they finally try to escape, Xanterras gonna gun one down. Knock to the wall bang. Dude, did the Ninjas even see their opponents?
Try to go for mid. It's been more common in defaults to like try to use mid as much as possible for that rotation. Okay. But before we talk more about that, we've got Searson to pick up Rez on the A site, and he's looking to make it a double as well, and the patience will pay off. Can it be 3? It can, in the head of Hampus. That's the A site cracked, honestly, like an egg, so easily, just at the hands of Searson alone.
Unless you're cheering for the Ninjas. I mean, this is already a 7-0 lead on the T side.
But here they're just looking to do that damage if possible.
Nice boost.
Opportunity for the Deagle. Yeah. Nets a kill. Plopsky gets one too.
Yep. That one's going elsewhere, but it's the A site that crumbles. Tabson gets in on ZTR and Knock. You thought for a second, maybe there's a chance there. 3 versus 3 made back. And there's an AK here in the hands of Plopsky. He's got himself a second.
He's been good.
He's been fantastic, but he's going to have to be godlike if he wants to finish this one, because he's got 19 health and no kit. Comes in quick, making a ton of sound. Keto just hones in on the headshot. 3v3 ensues. Tabson barely left alive after his 2 kills, so somebody else is going to have to do the heavy lifting. And Tizian, he just threw bomb, and in that moment gets peeked. Damn. So good thing Tabson keeps going. A 3rd frag, despite low health. Now he's kind of primed Xanterras to take over the reins, but Plopsky again gonna attack from the flank, as he did last round. Xanterras gets that quick trade at a 1 versus 1. Knock goes up in Dover, the Opper's now known, but he hits it through the smoke to get the Ninjas on the board for the 3rd consecutive round.
Get the rare Xanterras op on this round, and they've got a lot of grenades to work with. The execute is oncoming.
ZTR is gonna get activated, tries to go forward. Keto seems to be on high alert. And Knock on the high boxes has to fall back.
That was the one tactic they had going for them, and it didn't work out, so they have to fall away. Tizian here to try to catch him on his way out, but Knock will be happy to fight for sure.
Seen the Ninjas kind of assault his top mid. If anything, that's where they let Xanterras slip through. That's where they let Tizian get by. And Keto's just going to walk into the A site as if he owns the place. Pops the head off ZTR. Xanterras challenging through smoke. Dude, they cannot lose a duel at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the health they're left over with.
They're like
they're just getting by.
They're like Metal Mario.
Yeah, it's unstoppable. Unless Ninjas retake at a man disadvantage. And that incendiary that comes over to hit construction.
Love that.
Cuts them off, and it delays just long enough for Searson to peek as they turn. They're like, oh, we can go, and instead they're gone.
Fight him.
Searson, Deagle out, Op ahead, challenging around it, and he just rails them. 12.
But it's 2 versus 1 here.
And Rez gets the edge. Can they double their round count? Plopsky's gotten aggressive. Combat opping. in the most narrow of corridors. Pressure being applied up a ramp. Hampus gets a kill over Tizian. Searson in the clutch. Now we saw him clutch crucial rounds yesterday, but he walks right into Plopsky, and that still doesn't stop him. A deagle to the teeth. And Searson's just going to run over to the B site. It's Rez who definitely set up this round with his 2K from the A site, but we're going to close on a 1v1. He's going to go for that construction Molotov. Rez is already beyond it. Searson misses his deagle, and Rez will get that second round win.
Positioning looked good. Yeah, I mean, this is their game to lose. It wasn't a very close 13-2 half, if there ever was one. Santaris, he'll get spotted on the side, taps in, takes a headshot, and okay, Ninjas, not a bad start here on the pistol. Pretty much one of their best starts of any round we saw coming out of half number 1. But can they actually close?
Well, they've got 3 guys challenging middle. And Searson's gonna get overwhelmed. He's got a teammate though, and that's Tizian picking up the pieces. 3 USP headshots in mid, and Plopsky, the star for the Ninjas in the first half, has a chance to clutch 14 rounds to 2. So we'll see if that unfolds again. Plopsky gonna challenge the bomb site, but Searson, like a whack-a-mole, pops up, and he can fight back, but Hampus takes his head off. Santaris is right in the same position, so easy trade frag off of that, and the more they slow down this offensive, the closer Keto gets. Sure enough, cutting down the bomb carrier, smoke on top of it, but they don't anticipate Tabson, I don't think.
Another flanker. How dare they?
How dare you? Rez, deagle out. Let's see it. Come on, knock their socks off. Gets that challenge on the bomb site. Smoke grenade fades. He's just working around the side of it, and sure enough, never sees it coming. 15 rounds. Dude, here on Vertigo, it's like they knew this was going to happen from the beginning.
Yeah.
Even when they would meet a bit of resilience from Ninjas, when Plopsky would find that success down the B ramp, Big already had a procedure in place, man. Step by step, they've taken this one. You know, hit them one way, they just slip through the cracks, and they're on a bomb site in a matter of seconds. So that lightning quick tempo, that's something we all have to celebrate. And well, Big will definitely be celebrating because they have smashed the Ninjas in pajamas. 16-2.
Get a team that doesn't have that much experience playing together. New logo, new fifth. So let's see if they can repeat on Overpass, or if the honeymoon period kind of slows down a little bit, where Big now have some data. They are going to be more prepared for ZTR. Maybe they're ready. We'll see. We shall see.
That we shall. USP taps coming out of Keto.
Okay, let's go map 3 maybe.
Map 3 maybe. Killer Keto. 2 USPS headshots down long. Another kill comes in from Tizian. Will the Ninjas answer back? I don't want to watch another 16-2.
I do. I'm down.
16-2?
It'd be an interesting thing to talk about, honestly, but... Okay, but Plopsky, this is another storyline, right? It is. Oh, he was so... Oh, my God, he's insane.
Yes,
he actually tweeted out... No.
You'll be boosted above it. Oui. And he gets caught by Hampus, who just crouches down fast enough. Tabson also then with the scope up, but the moment that first kill comes through, the Ninjas flood the bomb site, and they're going to take away this second round. I would be so happy to see the Ninjas play with a tempo and a pace and a level of aggression that we got from Big on their map pick.
And potential for a refrag, but look who's on the scent. Xantaris, he's pushed up on short, and he'll die to long as well.
Dude, they're just slicing through this B site like it's nobody's business.
Like a ninja star.
A shuriken?
Like their logo.
They fall away from it.
It's quiet, it's patient. This is the part of the round you're looking for tactics. We've got the re-aggression here on short for the 2 CTs. You know, they could look for a boost. Oh, Rez could get punished off the top of the stairs, yeah, off that boost.
Ooh, but Plopsky.
Instant 3v3.
And Tizian, he's not going to find anything. So from the 4v3 to the 2v3. Tabson and Keto are going to have to get the job done. They could boost here, next to Graffiti. Would give them vision onto Plopsky, perhaps. But first, they're going to take down the man in water. smoke grenade goes to block off short. It's an even 2v2, health considered. And Plopsky, well, now he's down. So here we have it, Big working. Despite that man disadvantage, ZTR, let's see your clutch. He's going to get himself back behind the sandbag, sprays onto the bomb diffuser. Tabson's going to try his hand, down to 2 seconds. Deagle's out, ZTR's got it, and the ninjas are on fire.
That's
more utility coming over. Searson, he knows he's in a bit of a hot spot. He's going to have to deliver. Smoke now fades, and Plopsky gets the better of it. Tabson going to be peeled between 2 spots, and he gets rocked by Rez. Man, advantage from the ninjas. And Big, they're going to scramble back up into the bomb site, see if they can maybe stop it. Bomb plant here on truck. Plopsky's got his gun back out. Xantares flank up from connector, denied. And they've done it yet again.
no way. They actually had this one extra kill on the site. They never get that refrag when they need to enter the site. That one guy just always goes down right after us.
Yeah.
4v3.
It's been Tabson twice. Ooh, they've got the bomb kind of wrapped as well, with Big throwing bodies up onto the A site. A deep corner position from Tabson doesn't deliver, but that's the kill they definitely need. Xantares moves in, grabs an AK.
And the bomb's alone, and they put so much pressure that he knows he could just push up.
Oh, and he gets a really swift headshot, turns back for it. Xantares with another, and it's all on Plopsky. Xantares, 4 kills, and Big is on the board.
Good.
But Ninjas just weathered the storm. Check this out. They've already walked out from Monster. Oh, and Xantares, he's going to turn his back. That is unfortunate timing. Keto's going to get killed. Xantares can't deliver. Plopsky's got himself a double. And while Tizian comes in with 2 killers.
What?
That is nice. To get that headshot on Hoppus and fall back into the water.
The damage is there, though. Searson, look, he's here waiting it long. This is a hard one to get out of. They need to kill Tabson.
Yep.
But Tabson doesn't realize that they will come back and try to fight him.
But he's ready for it when they do peek. Knock dropping bomb. ZTR is going to have to shoot him in the back of the head and then sprint for a bomb site. He does not have time to wait for Tabson to peek right now. There's no way ZTR can win this, and Tabson's right beneath him, so that's an easy pickup. But simply no time on the clock. Tabson, very cool play, gets into connector, catches Rez with his head turned, and then, of course, gets that information towards T-spawn. And this time, we don't have Keto back by Graffiti, so it is on Tizian to hold this off. And they're like, damn it. They've done it again, guys.
How they figured out?
Gonna get a boost. No, there's nobody here.
Okay.
They're actually wrapping around Monster, and look at this, Knock. He's gonna line him up, but Tabson, that's a big pickup. And despite the damage, it's 2 kills the way of Big. Hoppus will punish. ZTR kind of stuck between them. There's also a terrorist up on A site coming down. There are flanks upon flanks. ZTR surviving the damage. Rez could kill Keto. Ooh, he gets there and doesn't take damage, in fact. So this is still a very winnable situation, but they're going to have to claw themselves back into their own side of Monster.
Searson's got such a strong line here.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to move. It's his teammates that have to do all the work. And they can't come up from short and surprise either. Oh, look at the flash! ZTR has him full blinded. Now Tabson on the cross, low HP. He gets the first, and ZTR is the one who's low, who dodged the bullets miraculously on the last round. There's no time to rocket back to A, and Tabson knows this.
Yep. Tabson's just going to sit inside of the sights. Whoever hits the first bullet, and Tabson on high alert. ZTR walks around unprepared. Xantares and Tizian. Xantares, well, he's still got a full belt of utility here to try and lock this down. There's plenty of time for the ninjas to leave if they choose to. Tizian doubles back to bank. Now A's open.
Yeah, they just push him out, but he'll rotate it into Optimus. Double peek ensues. Plant will go down.
And
Unlikely
Xantares
1v3 for Xantares.
is going to have to save this one. Rez can kill Searson, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh! And he dodges the hog shots. But they're wary of the possibility of that CT flank. Sure enough, they've got Tizian coming in from T-spawn. If Tabson dies alone here in bathroom, oh, this could be awful, but Nocky doesn't hard clear it. Nicely done by Tabson, slips in at the perfect moment and takes the player down.
Since they don't get away with that, CTs are still all around. They do a good job of making sure that no more forward progress can be made. This duel will happen versus the boost, but of course, Keto in the headshot position avoids that spray of Hampus, stays alive, gets a kill, doesn't even take a point of damage, actually.
Oh, he almost looked up at where the shots were coming from, but Searson,
Oh, he doesn't scare easy.
nah, he stays focused, gets the pick he wants, and sure enough, this round starts to crumble. Nip in the 1v5 to close out their T side. Now, this is a T side that started off, of course, with a 6-round spree. And the tail of the tape with Overpass was like how often they'd have to make comebacks happen in order to win this. Well, it was Big that got the machine started a little bit later, and it could still be, yeah, as close as can be. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Xanteres, he's kind of locked in a playground duel. A battle of the bullies. Ooh, and Hoppus is going to get the better of him. tabseN comes off the bomb plant with a headshot onto Plopsky.
Wow.
P250 on the T side for pistol rounds. It is delicious. He's also got the Kevlar to work with, and Hoppus, he gets wrecked as he walks down from connector. Now this is a very strong post plant. They just need to focus forward. tabseN confirming he sees all three, but he can't quite get those headshots. Searson's got the control of short side. There is a kit on CTR, but he's been taken down. A 1 versus 2 attempt from Nock with a fresh magazine. Crucial kill, but timing's the issue. And the smoke spam from Searson gives Big the second pistol.
Maybe Tizian is going to prime something. They've got a boost to work with, and this is where Res can potentially come in.
3 guys damaged by the scout of Nock. Now it's onto the pistols, and look, those are working out wonderfully as well. A peek off of Prime. Keto can't kill him. Xanteres is trying to dig them out of an awful spot. Tizian, he has full HP, but he's got 3 CTs ahead. And now he's down to half. 30 seconds into the 1v1, and CTR with the deagle closes. I'm all for it.
Yeah, shades of a straw is big from earlier. The amount of ecos and stuff.
Tons of utility being thrown out here. Tizian again with that Galil looking to lead the charge this time, but he gets damage down to 12 HP. See if his teammates can bail him out of trouble. Hoppus with his hands on a MAC-10. Wrecked by Searson. Bomb drop by Nock. Low health for him. And he's got... Oh, wait, Tizian! He just died in the Molotov down in water. Now we're in a 2v2. The Heaven player's got damage. Oh, Keto. He saves the day. And Searson finds the last one.
Right. And, you know, if he gets a kill and they get too much information, they could easily rock this back. But, of course, Nock could also get his frag. And we'll see what happens. Oh, such a tense moment on both sides.
CTR challenges. Ooh, that guy had 46 HP. tabseN could have been the casualty. Instead, it's Tizian to die upstairs. Plopsky, 1 versus 2 inside of the site. He almost has it. We've got ourselves a 1v1. And Nock's coming in pretty quick. Smoke goes down in sight. Nock silently sneaking forward here. Xanteres thinking it's Heaven, but instead we've got Nock getting all the closer. He encroaches to the left, and Xanteres is going to get blindsided right about now. That's all she wrote. Ninjas, double digits.
Oof.
Got a player on barrels to deal with, and that's a swift execution. 2 kills for Xanteres, looking for revenge after losing that clutch. Hoppus able to hold the line for a single kill, but Keto's got that trade frag. And it's Big Clan with their teeth deep in this B site.
Oh, they got to think about whether or not they want to go for this. They don't have money. As you just pointed out, this is not a clear-cut situation here for NIP. And it's a 2-on-4 situation. This might already be over because of Xanteres' entries. And Rez, we see him backpedaling and spawn, just trying to prey on the exits. And hey, the exits might mean a lot here for NIP.
Tizian's just going to lock down that dumpster peak. Bomb carrier onto the plant. Gonna hit it for bathrooms. No utility for the T's. And just the flashes after that frag. Good softening damage. Excellent flash. tabseN white for a moment. And now he spots that player coming out from bank, so they understand there's no flank here. Focus forward. He sees the weapon coming outward. CTs, they've got that health advantage, and they've got themselves the round. Blow him to smithereens.
See how deep it goes.
Ooh, it's Hoppus who gets wrecked by it. And Nock hits the op shot. 4v4. 3 bodies on this B site for the Ninjas. They've got the defense to hold this off, but oh no, Plopsky, he eats a flashbang, and Xanteres blind gets Hoppus. That has to hurt. Let's see it, Nock. He was crucial in the last round, and he plucks another player from the sky, jumps to the top of the box, gets pressured from short, and that is where he falls. Tizian shuts him down.
This high-octane moment. Xanteres is a super soldier, man. These 2K entries out of Monster.
Ooh.
And Rez will try to work his way back in. He even baits the shot out
Perfect
from Tizian. It's a 2-on-1 situation, but ultimately Searson closes.
But you'd think, of course, that the utility for the peaks, the top of the stairs, they shouldn't just be walking into this blind. Should be the counter-terrorists blind. Rez remains tucked. Tizian sees the scout, but do they know? They line up. Rez gets them. 4 kills. He's doing everything. And as Searson walks around this final corner, it could be Rez with the ace. No. Not today. Searson almost hits that flick. He's got the cover. He's got the second kill. Searson misses. ZTR doesn't. And the ninjas keep this going.
Yeah, they got no grenades here to work with. 30 seconds left. And they make the Hail Mary rotation, which means they won't have time to play this carefully. They're throwing the running grenades here. They've just got to hope that NIP assume they're coming back.
And it's just Rez in the corner. Oh, he looks away from the flash, gets the crosshair back, double kill, and a third. Again, back-to-back impactful rounds from Rez.
He's been so reliable. A smoke in the bathrooms to stop, and they got the early rotation, the 4 players stacked up over on B. Big have just decided to walk up, and listen, there are 2 ops in play. So this gets a little bit scary for the CTs if they give up too much control too quickly. And execute could be very strong, and they've got the cover of bathrooms at the moment.
Oh, Keto. Oh, he just peeks and takes them both.
This one's for 15. There are 3 CTs on rotation, and it's no secret to Big that they're over at B. That's it. They literally just walked up and activated Keto. Just like Xanteris coming out of Monster. It's Keto on the other side of the map. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Oh, and he goes one better.
NIP were just thinking about what's the next stage of the round. Big were already thinking about executing.
Wow.
Yeah, and the thing is that NIP didn't know that they invested into that.
From a 2-0 revenge match and a top spot in Group A.
Oh, and they don't make a noise to the flash. They try to bait that attention out. And Xanteris will start to run up. The monster,
he's still on barrels, comes wide. Denied by Tapson, Searson and Xanteris with more kills, and sure enough, the B site has fallen. And while Naka showed us, big man, he's gonna walk right into his death. Searson closes, and Big, that sweet, sweet taste of revenge here on Overpass.
Hollywood Carson.